There once was a boy who wanted to catch a fish. The only problem was, he was afraid. His name was William Stewart, and this is the day he tried. He thought perhaps he wouldn't have to go alone. But sometimes the world is busy, and fear does not wait for company.
Yo, Will.
Yo!
You coming out this weekend?
No, I'm going to the Grand Tetons, remember?
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, have fun with that, dude.
I bet. Cheers!
Courage rarely feels heroic. Sometimes it just looks like leaving.
This much, you want to have about a foot, about this much leader.
Okay.
So you want to put your first, one right there.
Okay. So I'll be here.
And so he was off. At first, it felt like freedom. Wind, ice, laughter. But freedom has a way of leading us exactly where we are afraid to go.
This is your sign to take a solo trip to the Grand Tetons, baby! Woo! Oh. Oh my god, that is deep as hell. Hi, Jordan here. What y'all want to dance?
And when the thrill wore off, he was left alone with the reason he came.
It's a lot fucking cold out here than I thought it was gonna be. Don't know I'm at camp. I don't know if I'm gonna catch any fish.
He had imagined something heroic, but most growth begins quietly, under a rising moon, in a half-pitched tent, and with a craving for comfort.
Fuck it, pizza it is.
Okay, so we're gonna have to take a break from this little documentary narrative style, just because a couple things happened. Last night, this trip has gone nothing how I imagined it going. Last night, I ended up getting to Jackson, grabbing a slice of pizza, meeting a group of girls that wanted to hang out and show me around town, and they heard that I was gonna be camping. The goal was for me to come out to the Grand Tetons, catch a fish, or whatever. Oh, you're gonna camp out tonight? It was late at night. I didn't have anywhere to stay, so they let me stay at their place. That was super awesome, but I was like trying to do the whole roughing it thing, but I guess I folded, stayed at their place, slept on their couch, and then today I went to go shoot, get some B-roll and such, and then, dude, my phone shattered. But I have all the stuff to catch a fish. I packed up all my stuff, got my sleeping bag, and it is snowy as heck out there. So it's not like I'm about to just go out there and catch some freaking fish and snow, right? Yeah, so what we're doing right now is we're gonna go head back to Jackson Hole, see if I can maybe find them. I called my mom already on someone else's phone and head back to Salt Lake City, and then try to catch a fish maybe on the way back down. But yeah, that's kind of the current predicament. Yeah, wish me good luck. Okay, so we completely lost the plot. Phone got broken. Was supposed to go out camping, but not doing that. I'm having one more beer at the Cowboy Bar. They've got a lot of pool back there, but I don't know. I guess we'll just see what happens. Goal is kind of just see who I meet and then film that instead. I guess that's called synchronicity.
There were no synchronicities, no sudden alignments of fate, just missed plans, too much snow in Jackson, and a phone that had quite literally shattered the illusion. But he was determined to try again, this time a little more local, somewhere quieter, somewhere without the drama of mountains towering overhead.
Okay.
And then it rained on his parade.
Would you look at that? Hail.
But he was truly committed, not to perfection, not to synchronicity, but to the attempt itself. And so, despite the rain, despite the doubt, he packed up once more, consulted the wisdom of the modern age, and chose to try again.
I know we've talked about this a little bit, but I need like some sort of pep talk or something to help me get through catching a fish right now, because I've caught fish before, but I've never really like caught one and killed it myself. So I need something to like kind of get me through this and like make it so that I can catch this fish right now, because I'm at the Battlefield Pond.
All right, first of all, you got this. You're stepping outside your comfort zone, which is always where we grow. Think of it like capturing a moment of nature.
Welcome to Teton, man.
After what could only be described as an extended battle with the elements, lasting nearly minutes, he decided it was time to call it.
Well, that was fucking defeating, to say the least. I drove it's the Grand Tetons for that to fail. Smashed my phone. Finally, it's the day to go fish, and it's dumping rain and hail. And I'm just prone to being fucking bitch made. So, yeah. Cool. Teach a man to be a bitch.
And in the end, he finally gave up. Not in frustration, not in failure, but in understanding. As he sat there journaling, he realized it was never truly about catching the fish. It was about the road, the mountains, The rain, the broken phone, the quiet conversations, the laughter, the friends he made along the way. The fish had only been the excuse. The experience had been the lesson. This was Teach a Man How to Be a Bitch.